Greetings and salutations, everyone. This is Tam O'Shanter, and this is not a game, but it's not a vlog. It's actually, I'm not sure what it is. um, Trucker Gamer, thanks and hi, gave me an idea about, maybe doing reviews and things like that when I'm kind of bored in these 30 minutes that I have before work, which is not right now. I'm well ahead of that time currently. That's an hour away from me right now, but about like doing reviews and things like that, and that put me onto another idea. There's several games that I have in my queue that I want to play and record and put on my channel. So I thought I would give you, instead of like reviewing games, would give you a preview of some of the things that I want to, some of the games that I want to record and to put up on the channel. The first one, and I can't get this to work in full screen very well. The game bar, the Xbox game bar that I used to record with is just acts janky as hell if I put the thing in full screen. So this over here, I guess if you want to look up any of that on your own, but it's going to have to stay that way. So the first game that I'm talking about is Detroit Become Human. I actually played a complete playthrough of this game on my laptop during the summer, and it's a very interesting game. There are choices that you make during the game. It's not like what I thought it was going to be. It's kind of a point swipe, move your mouse around, hit buttons in a certain order. It's not really a shooter or anything like that. You have options. The game gives you options, and the options that you choose influence the outcome of the game. So they're like different branches. So if you pick a certain thing, it opens a whole different branch, and if you pick a different thing, it opens a whole different branch for that choice. So your gameplay is going to be unique to you, and it has replayability because you can go back and make different decisions and see how that works out for you. A lot of it, at first, I made bad decisions or decisions that I might not have made because I was reacting too slowly to cues and things like that because I didn't know what the hell I was doing. And this is also another game. I have this on PC, obviously. If I were going to buy this game, knowing what I know now, I would buy it on a console, just because there are some incredibly, and it's not a lot of times, but there are some really serious keyboarding button mushing you got to do, like QAZZ1, QAZZRR3, or D, and you're like, what? And you got to do them quickly. Those are just example letters that I threw out there. It's not quite like that, and you have to do these things quickly as they pop up on the screen, and if you get your fingers any bit of turned around, you get smacked and stuff, which I suppose is probably part of the deal. They want you to miss every once in a while and get popped or whatever. But it can also end up with you dying, which also happened to me a couple of times. So yeah, it's an interesting little story. So let's watch this trailer. The trailer's about 4 minutes. So here we go.
It's been just over an hour since a little girl was taken hostage on the top floor of a building here in downtown Detroit. Details are still emerging on what exactly happened, but the hostage taker could be the family's android.
Negotiator on site.
Please, you gotta save my little girl. Wait, you're sending an android?
All right, ma'am. We need to go.
You can't do that. Why aren't you sending a real person?
Captain Allen, my name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
It's firing at everything that moves. It already shot down 2 of my men. Saving that kid is all that matters. So either you deal with this fucking android now, or I'll take care of it.
Don't come any closer or I'll jump! Hi, Daniel! My name is Connor! There's no way out, Daniel. The only question is whether or not you take another innocent life. I'm holding all the cards. If I die, she dies. Look what you did! You were designed to serve humans, not kill them! What was I designed to be? Their slave? Their toy? You're a machine you have to obey. Now put the gun down and let the hostage go. I've spent my life taking orders. Now it's my turn to decide.
Your order for an AB android has been registered.
Are you armed? No. I have a gun. Drop it! Touch him and I kill you. You can't kill me. I'm not alive. Tell that helicopter to get out of here. It's up to you how the story ends. I trust you. You lied to me, Connor. You lied to me. My name is Connor. This is our story.
And there you go. In the game, you play as Connor, as a young girl over here. Actually, if you look here, not this the young girl, but the Kara, as you can see on her shirt, or Kara. I think it's Kara on her shirt. So you play as her, and there's one more male character that you play as throughout the game. And yes, your main characters, Kara, Connor, and the other guy whose name I can't remember, you can get them killed. As you saw actually in this clip where Daniel shot Connor in the head. So you play as 3 separate androids. And yeah, that's pretty much what you do. It's a very interesting game. It's a very graphically pretty to look at. There are some actors, actual physical actors. One guy is in a ton of stuff. He's a character actor, but I can't remember his name. You would know him if you saw him. If you see him in the game, you'll know who he is. The other is, well, shit, I can't remember his name either as far as that goes. He was in the movie Alien. He was a dude that had the alien blast out of his chest. And I know what his name is, but I can't bring it up right this second. So that guy is also in this game. Not just their voices, but their actual physical appearances in the game. The other guy that I can't remember his name, who's a character actor that's in a ton of stuff that you absolutely will recognize, he plays Connor's. He's a cop, and he plays Connor's partner. Um, that doesn't want an android for a partner, and doesn't really want a partner for a partner, a human, android, or otherwise. So yeah, it's a very interesting little game. So we're going to close up on Detroit Become Human, and we're going to move on to another game in just a second. Greetings and salutations. We are back for part 2 of this little trailer fest of games that are in my queue that I want to play. This game is called Life is Strange. It came out apparently about 5 years ago, and I messed around with it a teeny tiny bit. This is a pretty short trailer, and I know nothing about the game other than, I played a very tiny bit of it, and, because I just wanted to try it out, and then I never really haven't got back into playing it yet because I have so many games in my queue. But this is another one that I want to record and put up at some point in my little YouTubing career. So here's another game that I have sitting around waiting to be played and recorded. So let's check out the trailer here. I might learn something about the trailer. I just heard it was a pretty interesting and unique game.
So what do you want? You don't know who the fuck I am!
What are you doing? Get that gun away from me, psycho! No!
My name is Max Caulfield. I'm 18 years old. Years ago, my family moved away and I left behind my childhood. After 5 years, I'm back in my hometown, Arcadia Bay, Oregon. Now I'm studying photography at Blackwell Academy, my new home. In the end, it's still high school, which kind of sucks. Then there's Chloe.
Home, shit, home. Let's dance! Or take my picture with your new camera. Come on, rock out, girl!
Then something happened. Something that changed my life forever.
Max, what's going on?
Where am I? There's something else I have to tell you. Holy shit.
Talk to me, Max.
Oh, no! I discovered I could reverse time.
Max, start from the beginning. Hey! Max? Chloe? Oh! Dan, Max! In the bathroom today. You set off the alarm. You hella saved my life. Don't ever touch me again!
Then I realized I had a choice. Hey, you okay? And the power to change everything.
Bang! What the hell? Come on, slowpoke!
If I see you here again, you'll learn all about real trouble.
So, what would you do now?
So yeah, that is Life is Strange. As I said, I haven't played much at all. I did get through the beginning scenes that they showed there in the school where the boy pulls a gun on the blue-haired girl in the bathroom. I did get through all of that and some other stuff. I don't really remember too much. It's been a little while, probably 8 months or 10 months ago. I think the game was either on sale really cheap or free on Epic Games maybe. I don't recall. I just went through, sometimes when there's sales, I just go through and buy anything that looks good. Even if I don't know anything about the game, if it looks like somewhat interesting to me, then I will snatch it up and save it and get around to playing it at some point in time. So, yeah, that's this game. I don't really have anything to say about it other than I would really like to play it at some point and put it up on the channel. So it's another one of the games that I'm going to have on the channel at some point in time. Probably not anytime soon, but at some point in time. So thanks for watching this one. Since this one's really short, I'm going to do one more on this video, I think. And hopefully it'll be a little longer trailer. So zip zip. Hold on a second. Okay. And we'll move into the next one. Here we go on to the next video. This is called A Plague Tale: Innocence. I actually have recorded some of this game and I've played a fair bit of it. The only reason it has never posted is because the game is very dark, and by dark I mean lighting dark. It's also quite dark, the other meaning of quite dark. So I'm probably going to have to either re-record the videos that I recorded because they're just too damn dark. I mean, they didn't look that dark to me while I was recording them, but when I watch the video back, they're really dark, and you're not going to be able to see a damn thing, and you're going to be wondering what the hell I'm talking about. So my options are either to figure out how to lighten the video using the editor, which I'm not entirely confident I'm good enough to do that, or just re-recording, changing the settings on the game to lighten the whole game up throughout, and trying to do it that way. It's a really interesting game. It's a very interesting premise. It's stealth. There's very little like hand-to-hand combat or weapons. The weapon is a slingshot. So you have to be incredibly stealthy. And because you play as a young girl who is saving her younger brother, and there's a bunch of I don't know what's going on because I never got through the whole game, because once I realized the videos were too dark, I stopped recording. But I'm going to go back and either replay those, and like I said, or try to lighten them up and carry on. It's really kind of a creepy game, and like I said, it's very, very stealthy. You have to be very, very careful. And sometimes the path that the game wants you to take isn't always clear. There have been times where I tried everything that I thought could think of, and had to go actually online and look at a video to figure out what in the hell I was supposed to do, because I couldn't figure it out. It's not all that, but some of the things that you need to do or ways that you need to move are not particularly obvious. If you've played video games for a while, which I assume everybody watching has, you know that usually the game gives you some pretty not necessarily subtle clues about where it wants you to go. Not so much in this one, and you have to kind of figure things out. Not so much in a puzzle, but in a stealth way, because it's just all stealth, because she's running. She and her younger brother, who's like 5. I know he's a little dude, 5 or 6, and she's trying to protect him, and people are hunting them to kill them. So, and there's like supernatural shit going on too, which just makes it a little creepy and stuff like that. And so here we go with the trailer. It's only a couple minutes. I was hoping for a little longer trailer, but here we go.
Rated M for mature.
Amicia, I want to see Mommy.
Hugo.
I want her to come back.
I'll carry you. Mommy is dead, Hugo. You'll never see her again. Go away! Hugo, no! Leave me alone.
Don't take too long.
I hate you.
It's for your own good, Hugo.
I'm sorry, I'm sick.
They've come back. Everything is all right now.
Why did she keep resisting like that? Only our methods differ. We have the same goal. We both fight the plague.
So that's a plague tale. She's not by herself protecting this boy all of the time. Um, she runs into other people, other children, and some kids that are more closer to her age or a little bit older. She seems to be about 15 or 16. He's about 5 or 6. They run into one of the first boys they run into is like, I don't know, 12 or 13. He's an apprentice. He's a young boy as well. Maybe he's a little younger than that. He might be about 10 or 12, 11. I don't know, somewhere around there. And then they run into some other people that are still very young people, but they're probably around 18 or 19, 20, somewhere around there. And they all kind of help each other out, and they try to protect Hugo, who is the little boy. Amicia is his sister. And I believe the bad guy's name is Sir Nicholas, and I don't know how really bad he is. Well, he's pretty bad because he like murdered everybody at the estate that Amicia and Hugo lived at. Brought in a bunch of knights and shit. As you've seen, there was some murdering going on there with knights running through and kicking and stabbing folks. That happened at Amicia and Hugo's estate or castle house or whatever the hell. I don't know what you would call it, but her father was like a pretty important person. And they were pretty privileged children, but, you know, Sir Nicholas comes along and that's pretty much the end of that. As you know, he said their mother was killed. She was murdered by Sir Nicholas. Her father was murdered by Sir Nicholas. Pretty much everybody in the household was murdered by Sir Nicholas, and the children fled. Their mother got them out before she was murdered. So that's the premise of that. I don't really know. When I first got the game, I thought the plague was about, you know, the plague, the dead bodies, the rats, and everything. But there's a little supernatural plague going on there. If you saw some of Hugo's veins in some of the pictures where they're kind of purpley blue, Hugo's got some shit going on. I don't know what it is. What it is. It's some supernatural, maybe curse things. I'm not really sure because, as I said, I didn't play through the whole thing. So that's another one of my games that I have in the queue. And I do have some recorded, and if I can figure out how to lighten them, I mean, I know you can do that. I use OpenShot as an editor, and I know that there is a tool for lightening video. I'm just not sure if I'm competent enough in editing to actually be able to do that. I'm not real sure how difficult it is. I'm pretty good at the part that I can do now, which is really nothing. It's slapping an intro and a video together with a transition in the middle. And I had to read several times how to put the transition in because I kept forgetting. So I'll probably have to go read and find out a little bit about the how to do the lighting, because the one good thing about OpenShot is it's open source and there are like a metric shit ton of videos about how to operate it and how to work it. So this is going to be the last video in this series. I'm going to put those 3 videos together and hopefully make something that's reasonably coherent. This is my first try at that, so don't laugh, don't make fun, all that good stuff. So I'm going to end this up as we normally do with be good, be kind, wear your mask, just wear your mask. And I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.